we live in a society where we lack deep emotional connection with other people. People are complaining that everything is so transactional. Everybody want to take. Nobody want to give. Everybody like, what's in it for me? I don't think there's anything new. I think it's been this way for a long time now. It's not just that it's 2024, 2025 where people just in it for self. Man, how I look at it is, what do you expect? America is transactional. You literally have to pay for shit that should be free. You gotta pay for water, which should be free. You gotta pay for energy, it should be free. They working on like an artificial sun, so you can get more sunlight, which should be free. It's like it only could trickle down to the individual people. Prices is skyrocketing nowadays, so everybody trying to survive, everybody trying to make a dollar. So what do you expect? You can only expect people to be just as transactional as the country that they live in. But you might wonder, how do you stay safe in a transactional country? How do you stay safe around transactional people? I'm gonna keep it 100. I feel like a lot of people are, in it for self, in it for the dollar. But I feel like there's a good amount of people that's not. And as far as that deep emotional connection that a lot of people are looking for, I feel like the people that are complaining about it are the people that's not trying to do something about it. Meaning, they sitting around in the house. They're trying to find these connections online. I talked to a few people where I'm asking them about the dating world, and they just like, you can't even go up to a girl no more and try to talk to them. You got to do it all online. And I get that. Like, we live in a world where you could just swipe left, swipe right. You could just hop in somebody DMs. But that's not everybody. Just like you got a sales job, like you go get 100 no's before you get that one yes. So sometimes if you trying to get that deep emotional connection with somebody, you got to go out and talk to 100 people before you get that one that you actually click with. You can't go out here and try to talk to 2 girls or try to talk to 2 men and think you're going to find a deep emotional connection out of that. You got to keep going out here, interacting with people. Get from off your phone, get from off your computer, get from behind that game, get outside. You know what I'm saying? And try to meet new people. Go to different places. Because while there's people out here that don't care to have that emotional connection because all they want is money and all they think about is business, while there's people that's just transactional, there's the other side to it where there's millions of people that don't just want these things, and they're looking for the same thing that you're looking for yourself. So it's really an easy fix, man. It's nothing new about people that's in it for self. It's nothing new about people that'll fuck you over just for the dollar. It's nothing new about that. People been doing that since the beginning of time. But one thing you got to do is you got to get out and go try to find your tribe. But the only way you're going to do that is if you get out. You feel what I'm saying? And don't listen to social media, because social media is going to promote the things that instill fear. It's going to promote the things that are violent. It's going to promote the things that are so-called bad in this world, because those are the things that get clicks. Those are the things that people have an emotional connection to. But social media is not reality, so that's not the real world. For instance, A lot of men think, and I always speak on this, they think that women only want dudes with money. But when you get out here, you realize that the majority of men out here don't have the millions, the thousands, the millions, the billions of dollars. And they still in good relationships. They're still able to have a social life with the opposite sex. So it make you think, like, is that true? Is that the majority of women that think like that? Or is that a small amount? The amount that you just see on social media? You really got to ask yourself these questions, man. And how men always say that women are just hoes and women just want a nigga with a bag. You gotta look at the real world and ask yourself, is that the majority or is that just a small amount? You feel me? I need people to start thinking for themselves. Because once you start thinking for yourself, once you start doing ratios in your head, like, hold up, like this ain't adding up, because I just passed fucking 50 dudes today and they wasn't millionaires. They wasn't really having it. They was coupled up. They in relationships. They look happy. You feel what I'm saying? So look, man, my whole point is, if you're looking for a deep emotional connection, you got to get out and go find it. Yes, you go run into people that are just for themselves, but that's normal. If you looking for people that's not transactional, then you got to get out and you got to go find them. Yes, you're going to run into people that are like that, but there's a lot of people that's not. Don't go off of what social media say. Use your own head. Go look for yourself. Fuck what your friends say, your family say, this is how the world is. Man, go experience it yourself. That's the only true way you gonna know, is if you get your own experience.